absolutely absurd. This deck is nuts. God, I hate this deck. This is Wuling's rank 26 Unholy Death Knight. According to HS Replay, it's the best deck in the game, and my win rate was 17-3, which is pretty gosh darn nuts. The idea behind the deck is pretty simple. You want to get a wide board that's unkillable using the Battlefield Necromancer and the Hawkstrider Rancher. You want to pump their attack with Grave Strength to OTK your opponent, and if that's not enough, Lord Marogar can finish off most other games. I like Arms Dealer, I like Plague Strike if they're going a little bit more of a board matchup, and School Teacher is just a little bit too expensive. I like Body Bagger. This is actually quite a good hand. I'm not gonna lie to you. This is just kind of a really, really good hand. They're playing the same deck as me. I'm gonna go Body Bagger. I don't want my Arms Dealer to immediately die. There's no reason to play it right now. That's not the same 2-3. I thought they were gonna play the Battlefield Necromancer. This basically means I win the game though. The game is, for all intents and purposes, over right now. That's crazy. We play you next turn, but for now, we go boom, coin, Plague Strike. Once we gain control of the board, there's nothing they can do. This goes here, this goes there. We're gonna go boom, boom next turn. I guess they could theoretically play the Rancher, in which case, fine, I'll play this Hero Power, kill the Rancher. And then if we are able to play both of these things, we snowball out of nowhere. What decks are your personal favorites? I like fun decks. I liked Skeleton Mage, actually. Skeleton Mage was really, really fun not too long ago. That was a very fun deck. Mill Druid was fun, although not particularly great. I guess they could have discovered removal off of that. That could be bad. Boom, it's undead plus boom. And then this goes here, this goes here, this goes face. And then, I don't know, I think we could kind of just like sit back for a bit and let them try to wipe my board with a Corpse Explosion. Dude, Warlock needs so much help right now. Wow! That sucked. That sucked a lot of ass. We can play you next turn. You come down. Then it's gonna be Hero Power. Give this to attack. And then it's gonna go trade here, trade here. We get another taunt minion. And we can play Gorlock Ravager next turn to refill our hand a little bit. Thin out our deck. Bada bing, bada boom. I mean, you can mulligan and alter the odds of that pretty well, I think, but it's still kind of rough. Okay, hit here, hit here. Definitely a bummer. They're definitely in the driver's seat all of a sudden. Well, they're not in the driver's seat necessarily, but it's definitely not optimal. What was I gonna say? Diamond through Legend. I don't know. Other than that, it seems kind of bad. Do I want to kill the 2-1 or the 1-3? The 1-3 seems more dangerous to me. We'll draw a bunch of cards. Do we get Murlocula? We do. We'll kill off the 1-3. No, we'll kill off the 2-1. It's just more damage. We get to play you and you next turn. Maybe Murlocula, depending on how... No, only 2 things can die. We can't possibly get it to be free. Astalor, whatever. Kill a 3-2. Sure thing, my guy. And they happen to get one of them, which sucks. We can trade the 4-3 into the 4-4, I guess. But yeah, Fatigue Imp Warlock is the best Warlock, or Imp Warlock deck right, or is the best Warlock deck right now, apparently. We got Lord Marogar, which is really, really good for me. We're gonna go... What do I want to go? Hero Power. Let's see what undead minion we get first. Chillfallen Baron. Definitely not the worst thing in the world. Could be worse. Boom. Play this. Hit the 2-2 and turn. We'll probably play you next turn along with you. Maybe a Hero Power. Set up for a Marogar. We're going to have more corpses than he is. So I think we're okay. Why use Audio Engineer? Because it's like the best card in the game. Well, from the expansion. It literally is the most played card from the expansion. It's just an insanely good. Yep, that's GG. There's no way to play around this. The game is now over. again. We tried. We wanted to do our best here. No, this actually is really good for me because if they get a bunch of 3/3s on the board, don't hit my 1/1, hit my face, so I can trade him. Cool, that's awesome. Perfect. This goes here. Actually, no, wait, you are currently active. So let's play that. Corpse Explosion seems pretty good. The problem is Marogar. We'll still go Corpse Explosion. This, to draw a card, see what we get. Probably end up just playing Murloc. Grave Strength's pretty good. We'll play Murloc. This will kill off this 1/1 here. But if their board is full of 3/3s and they have to trade in a small minion and Marogar lives, we can play Grave Strength and possibly win the game. But it's really our only shot. Cool. They could be setting up for a Marogar play of their own. I wouldn't be super surprised. But I also don't think it would be correct if they do that. Like, I just don't see why. Okay, they're not going to. Fair enough. Oh, fair enough. Hits face, fair enough. Do I have to play Lord Marogar here? Because this is, I mean, unless this is Marogar, it's the correct play. Nerubian Vizier, could be good. Boom. And then just play Marogar, because I think we have to. I mean, if he plays Marogar to match my thing, it's kind of bad. 3 goes here, 3 goes here, because we kind of want these things to get ready to die. And then 2, I guess, goes here. And then I kind of want some minions to die. I kind of want, like, 1 minion to die to make room. Boom. This goes here. Kills off a small minion, that's fine. If they play Marogar, I'm in a bit of a pickle, but, like, they have to get Marogar. They have to have it. We know one of their cards is Astalar, so I feel, honestly, fairly confident that they don't have it. Take up board space so you get huge buffs. That's something I could have done. I could have done that. I could have, you are right. I could have played it in a way where I get just like a couple of really big minions. But I wanted to have a ton of rush minions to rush into all of his stuff and kill everything. It's a pretty bad position for him to be in at this point. I mean, this is just really good for me. Grave Strength doesn't give me damage right now, or it doesn't give me enough damage, I should say. So let's play this. See what we discover. Could discover corpses. That's true. I could have discovered corpses. You are right. This goes here. We transform this to kill this off. The 1 will go here, and then we play ya boy. Boop. And then this goes boop here because it's got rush, and then these go face. If he top decks Marogar, definitely suboptimal for me. If he gets Marogar, I can actually still, I think, wipe the board. If this doesn't wipe my board, I can play Hero Power, Grave Strength, and wipe it. Yeah, okay, several things live here. We win, GG. We don't have enough corpses to do Grave Strength and win the game. Well, okay, I think we win the game. It's just more of a, like, we don't slam him, we just, like, kind of beat him, you know? That's 13 damage, boom, into Grave, and then hit him with a bunch of small things, and then slam in the face for 11. Marogar is such a dumb card, my god. Literally an unwinnable situation turns winnable because of 1 card. You know, I like this hand a lot. I love this hand. Turn 1, hopefully something dies. Turn 2, summon a minion. Turn 3, coin this out to disrupt their hand. And then by then, turn 4, we probably have Murloc infused, and we can play that along with like whatever else we end up drawing. Not bad. The only thing that like is kind of bad is if we end up drawing Gorlock Ravager now, because we've already drawn most of our amalgams, but like, don't really care. We'll play this because it's a guaranteed corpse, whereas this is not a guaranteed corpse. Even though it's more infused for Murloc, I think the corpse with the Necromancer is just way better. Hey, how's it going? That is a long name. But Ecore, my mans, how's it going? Body Bagger, coolio. We're gonna play the Necromancer, go face. And now, do I want to coin out the Audio Engineer? Playing a turn or a 3-drop on turn. No, coining it out just drops 2 of their turns, right? It's still just way better. It's still just way better to go coin out you and push face. We lose a taunt minion, which was my concern, but like, it doesn't matter really. We can go hero power, kill a 3/3, play body bagger, and just keep going face. It doesn't really matter. Was hoping more things would die. But now their hand is fairly full, which I guess is kind of cool. Skeletal sidekick. Hero power. Pump this up because it's gonna die anyway. And then pump up probably the non-taunt minions so we can just go face with all of these. Yeah, rogues can't really deal with wide boards right now. But yeah, if they want to play a 3-mana 3/3 again on turn 5, like, that's fine. We basically just wasted their turn 4 and turn 5. And we're able to just fill up the board and probably win. Like, at this point, even if they play a ton of cards and get 2 of the rush 4/4 minions and kill off a couple of minions and do a whole bunch of stuff, like, the damage is done, no? You killed a 3/3, so okay, I guess I do less damage. That does stall out for a little bit. I respect it. Hey, Shrek, for remember, favorite deck so far. Favorite deck for what? Like, for fun or for climbing? For climbing, it would probably be this. I mean, this deck is unstoppable. It's unhinged. It has no counter. But also, not Shadow Priest. Shadow Priest isn't the one that's broken. What was the other one that did really, really well? I forgot exactly. Oh, it was Big Demon Hunter. You know what? Big Demon Hunter is probably one of my favorite decks to play and one of my favorite decks for climbing. It's actually both, I think. No way you're gonna shadow step that. Like, at this point, isn't the damage still already mostly done? I feel like the damage is mostly done at this point. Like, they weren't able to get something crazy off of this. The 2/2, so they can't shadow step it anymore. We get another taunt minion. This goes here. And then this just goes face, I guess. This'll infuse. You can play a whole bunch of things next turn. Like, I feel pretty confident right now. We still have 6 mana, so we get hero power in theory as well. Easy win? True. This game is doomed. Doomed for them. You're not gonna kill the 2/3? Why are you letting me endlessly play minions? What are you doing? What is happening? I'm gonna do that to summon a bunch of minions and then get an undead minion and go face, I guess. You're useless. You're useless. I mean, destroying a minion might actually turn out to be okay later on. Blasphemy! Do I ever trade here so they don't have another minion? I mean, I want to keep this alive. I'm gonna trade here and play this. Like, my board is so wide at this point. What are they supposed to do? They can't play Aslar, they can't gain armor. I mean, I probably could have gone more face there for 3 damage, because I had so many taunts. I don't think it really mattered, but like, I don't know what they're supposed to do against this. Grave Strength wins me the game. Nerbian Vizier has some pumps that can win me the game. Aslar, School Teacher also. I don't know. They're probably gonna draw a bunch of cards or something. And destroy. Just don't destroy this. You destroy a 1/3 taunt minion, don't care. I think I played this game fairly poorly, but I also don't think it really mattered. I don't think it really mattered. Because, like, we'll win the game in a turn or two. It's not that big of a deal. We're generating endless taunts. We get Sylvanas. We can just destroy this minion. Yeah, I can't get the one, so let's just destroy that and play Mermy and go face. I guess they can gain 5 armor, which is not optimal for me, but that would be 5 mana. And we still have a 5/5 on the board that they're gonna have to somehow kill. So the 4 goes there, or 3/3, 4, yeah, 3/3, 4, 5. This continues to generate minions. I don't know. 5 goes there, like I said. The 4 probably kills off the 3/4. Yeah, they gain 5 armor, that doesn't matter. I guess they could kill off the 2/3, finally, which I should have done a while ago. No, yeah, it's fine. I'm not going to be playing any spells, doesn't matter. School teacher! That could give me lethal. We're off by 1 again. Literally just like any damage. Asphyxiate is not damage though. But this could give me no, we'll go with that. What am I talking about? We'll just kill off the 3/2, maybe get some damage off of this. I don't know why I thought about that for so long. If I get like... Oh wait, because it'll cost 1 more. It's 3 direct damage. We're gonna go Mermy, Hero Power, full face. What? How much damage is that? Well, okay, so this goes face, this goes face, this goes here because we have this next turn. And then I guess we can kill this off. We don't die, we kill him next turn with Howling Blast, and we don't lose to Astalar. Like, maybe I'm overthinking this, but also, I'd rather just be safe because I know I win next turn rather than trying to do anything crazy. That doesn't matter, even if they play Astalar, it's still GG, it only does 7 damage. God, this deck is broken. I wanted to play 20 games with this deck just to see what the win rate would be, and 17-3 is absolutely absurd. This deck is nuts. God, I hate this deck. So, I like the Arms Dealer, and we want to get rid of the other 2 cards because they are just too expensive. Too expensive. The Rancher, oh my. If they don't have a response to this turn 3 and we can play this turn 4, it is incredible. What's your record with this deck? Currently 6-1, and I misplayed in 2 games where I should have lost, but I still miraculously managed to win because Grave Strength is just that broken. Like, it's unreal, man. It is unreal. I think a Control Priest might actually have the tools to beat me because they have Silence into really big board wipes because Silence is only 1 mana. But if we can close out the game turn, I want to say 6. Before they get like to Whirlpool or whatever. Or before they can play a 1-drop. Oh, Hero Power kill the 1/2 seems decent to me here. I'm not thrilled about it, but I'll do it. I don't think there's another 2-drop. I mean, Mermy's good, but this is just better. That kills that off. That's just better. It's gonna be a bunch of small minions if the Rancher lives. Oof. And if the Rancher dies, we'll probably try to reset the board with the Gorlock Ravager. We'll play you, we'll hit him in the face. The 1/2 probably dies, but that's okay. If they don't kill it, that's fine. I just joined to see you winning non-stop. Yeah, the deck is pretty strong right now. 4 mana. Yeah, cannibalize. Yeah. I mean, that's a bummer for sure, but we still get a bunch of 2/3s, which is not bad. Really unfortunate they had the cannibalize there. We do get to summon quite a few minions since we... Well, maybe we do try to flood the board with a bunch of small minions next turn instead of Gorlock Ravager anyway. Just because of the fact that, we need to apply pressure, like, right now. Okay, it dies, it's fine. I feel bad making this play, but I think it's correct. It draws cards from my deck. I think it's good. Yeah, I think that this matchup is bad enough to where I'll lose, and this will be my 2nd loss of the day. It happens, you know, it happens to the best of us. Are you gonna kill the 2/2 or the 1/1? I would kill the 1/1. Interesting that you're not killing the 1/1 there. Hero Power, possibly. Hero Power is possibly good. Oh, you're gonna heal that. Okay, hit. Hero Power hit. Can't play Grave Strength, but if we can get a board to stick for a turn, we are in, wait for it, business. We are in business. Boom, boom. 0-0. We're setting up to try to win with Grave Strength the next turn, and then we'll discover an undead minion. The Plague Spreader, or the Malignant Horror is not bad. We'll have a lot of corpses. It's a way to potentially regain the board, so we'll take that. And then, hit here, just because I don't want them to play the card that copies a minion and puts it back in their hand. I don't want them to get another Astalar. Oh. Doesn't do anything, my friend. unfortunately for you. So that's definitely a bummer. If I go Grave Strength, is that lethal? Holy Smite? More like holy moly. You're kidding me. Grave Strength is not gonna be enough to win the game, but it will be close. It'll do a lot of damage. Boom. Give this 2 attack, because Grave Strength gets it to 6. It just maximizes damage. This goes here. How much damage is 29? We're off by just a little bit. So I think what we're gonna have to do is we're gonna have to kill the 3/4 before they can do anything. Miss out on some damage for this, but I think it's worth it. That definitely sucked. We were off by a bit. I don't think I could have gotten lethal. Oh, wow. Sure, okay. Might not matter too much. Okay. If the 8 hits the... Oh. Ha! Ha 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 ha! So good, man. It's GG. They probably have Whirlpool. We know what 2 of the cards in their hand are, so I mean, it's not that big of a deal. You go here, they heal. This goes here, these go face. We need them to not have Whirlpool. We know what 2 of the cards in their hand are, or at least we know that they're not big removals. Oh, man. Okay, no Whirlpool's really good. No Whirlpool's fantastic. They could have generated something like a Cannibal... Oh? Wow, we win? That's crazy. I mean, I guess 40 card deck is inconsistent, and if they didn't have the extra 5 HP, we would have won earlier, so. I think I could do a really fun, like, discussional video. We're gonna keep both of these, and we're gonna get rid of School Teacher, because we never want to keep that. I kind of want a 1-drop, and the Divine Shield makes Plague Strike really weak. And not having a 1-drop to fight for the board is really... Ah, man, we have to get rid of everything here, don't we? But I can make a fun discussion video, I think, about this expansion. Because people apparently thinking that it's not very good, I feel like aren't looking at the expansion. It introduced at least 1 to 2 new archetypes per class. From a meta standpoint, everything is within 10% of each other, roughly. Literally, Warrior just changed. But everything was within like 1% of or 10% of each other, which is a fairly balanced meta. They've been on top of nerfing and buffing things, so that way things remain kind of balanced. Nothing has been as oppressive or toxic as Denathrius, as Witchwood, which actually needed to rotate out a year early because it was so bad for the game. Forged in the Barrens, United in Stormwind. Like, there's so many worse things that came out. It kind of rubs me the wrong way when people are already complaining about this expansion. Because, like, going forward, there's so many things they can build on. Like, yeah, as of right now, it's kind of weak. That's just because a lot of the other cards that were printed were fucking ridiculous. So yeah, no, I think that this expansion was very good. There's a lot to build on. It's not ridiculously overpowered. I think that within a year, like you were saying, it's gonna be a very good expansion. Like in a year, oh, chef's kiss. It's gonna be so nice to not have to play against the same ridiculous OP stuff over and over and over again. Skeletal Sidekick seems a little weird. I can kill that off. And the 1/2 probably lives. Boom, boom, give this 4. This goes here. We can get rid of the Divine Shield, I guess, which is nice. I'd like to get rid of the Divine Shield. And they could probably give a Divine Shield again. Might as well keep the minion out there. Yeah, sure, whatever. We'll do that. One of the most boring decks right now is Paladin? True. Tell me new Rogue archetype so I can try it. What do you mean, tell you the new Rogue archetype? I mean, to be honest, Rogue has just been, like, really bad. I haven't really paid attention to Rogue at all this expansion, but I'm pretty sure. And, okay, fine. If you're gonna be a smartass about it, let's see. What did they get? Druid got hero power and at least something else. Okay. Newest expansion, Festival of Legends. Let's go to specifically Rogue after I take my turn. Good taunt minions. Let's just play that, go here, go face, and fight for board a little bit. They're all gonna get pumped up. I mean, oh, my bad, Combo. Combo Rogue is an archetype that they got. And Weapon Rogue with Mic Drop as well as Harmonic Hip Hop. Like, they got two, arguably three archetypes. Was it where they supported the best? No, I think Rogue kind of got wrecked, but there were a lot of interesting things that came out for Rogue. But not every idea is gonna be great, so like the fact that one of them kind of shit the bed, it sucks, but it's what happens, you know? 7, 8, plus 15, not quite enough damage to win the game. 9 plus 15, we win the game next turn with Astalar, assuming they don't heal, which I don't think they have healing. So this is 24 damage, we're 1 away from winning, we win with direct damage from Astalar. But yeah, again, this expansion wasn't perfect. It's got its fair share of problems. It's not in my top 5 expansions. Can't wait for Blinktrunk to become relevant. I mean, it might, I don't know. Warrior, Mage, Rogue, Druid, Warlock, Shaman are literally unplayable. They're literally not unplayable. What are you talking about? Rogue has Miracle Rogue, which again is a pretty good deck at High Legend. Warlock and Shaman did kind of get wrecked. I will admit, Warlock and Shaman. And again, not everything's gonna be a hit. But again, when rotation comes, this expansion's gonna look a lot better next year. And also, as they print more things to support the various archetypes, things are gonna look better. This Druid is gonna get run over. Oh, this Druid's gonna get run over. This hand isn't even like incredible, but it's good enough. I like Nerubian Vizier. I mean, I could probably get rid of it, but no, we're gonna keep everything. This is just too strong. Ecore, other streamers are saying this is the worst expansion they can remember in Hearthstone. Do you agree? If you don't mind me asking, who is saying that? Because I do not agree at all, actually. I think that's a bit of an exaggeration. I don't know how many. United and Stormwind, right off the top of my head, was definitely worse. Forged in the Barrens, definitely worse. Witchwood, definitely way worse. Like, there's so many that were way worse than this. I just think, and I mean, I'm guilty of this too, I just think that Hearthstone streamers love to complain. I mean, yeah, are there the fair share of problems? Sure. But also, this is probably one of the best metas we've had in a while in terms of balance. Now you're probably thinking like, Ecore, are you delusional? What the heck are you talking about? We're gonna take the Scourge for 7 mana, great way to refill my board here. Actually, no, you pumping up minions, it's just better tempo. It's just so much better tempo. You get to play you into a Mermy. But like, look at this. All of the classes are within 10% of each other. Every single class has at least like a viable deck, right? Even Warrior has Menagerie Warrior, Mage has Skeleton Mage, Rogue has Miracle Rogue, which is actually really good at High Legend. Druid has Tony Druid and Big Druid, which people want me to play, but I haven't actually played yet, which is my bad, I apologize. Boom, into Mermy, just big statted minions, really good here. Warlock is kind of wrecked, because like, it has Fatigue Warlock, but I think it's in the worst spot, even though its win rate is a little bit better than some of the other decks out there. But like, overall, I think that the meta is actually a lot better than it has been. Like, on release, Nathria with like Bran and all that, with Denathrius being like the only win condition and in almost 60% of decks, Astalar being in almost 60% of decks, like, don't get me wrong, as a Hearthstone creator, I love to complain. It's one of my favorite pastimes, I'll admit it, but also, it's not that big of a deal, man. It really isn't. We'll asphyxiate to kill this, get some more stuff. We just want to kill the 4/5 and push face at this point. Like, is it perfect? No. Is it as good as Ungoro and Kobolds and Catacombs and Frozen Throne when that first came out? Even, what's it called? Sunken City. I really liked Sunken City. I think Colossal Minions were fantastic. Obviously, no, it's not as good as those, but I feel like it's a good middle ground expansion. Like, nothing's super broken, but there's a decent amount of playable things that they can build on in the future. Yeah, I have literally, like, no problem with it at all. I actually think that this expansion is pretty good, especially considering like nothing is outright broken right now. And they've nerfed stuff pretty quickly as well. And the stuff that was broken was Death Knight, which is only super strong because it didn't lose anything, and then also Paladin.